Today's local and national news from Thailand via the fabulous Pattaya Media Group. And if you'd be kind enough to like and subscribe, here's a tip for you to get the very latest news from us every day. When you subscribe, click on the button that says All. And then every day you'll get an update straight from us.
The government has begun transferring financial aid to flood victims and restoring public utilities in Hat Yai district following the devastating floods across Songkhla. Each affected household is now receiving an initial 9,000 baht payment, with around 120,000 of the roughly 500,000 impacted families expected to receive support within the week. A further 49,000 baht will be provided to those whose homes have suffered structural damage. To deal with the enormous volumes of debris left behind, the government plans to bring in scrap collection companies to speed up the cleanup across Hat Yai. The Provincial Waterworks Authority says around 80% of tap water services have already been restored and expects the entire network to be back online by Wednesday. Officials believe most flood victims should be able to return to their homes within a week. For now, shelters remain open so families can sleep safely at night while returning to their properties during the day to continue repairs. Thailand has closed all but one of its border crossings with Myanmar as fierce fighting between Myanmar government forces and resistance groups continues to spill over the frontier. Missiles landed on Thai soil yesterday near Mae Sot district in Tak province, where heavy clashes continued throughout the night. Sustained exchanges of 60mm and 120mm mortar fire were reported, along with repeated drone-led explosive attacks. In response, the Thai military has ordered all crossing points along the border to close for 7 days to prevent civilian movement and reduce the risk of incursions by armed groups. Only the Thai-Myanmar Friendship Bridge, one in Mae Sot, remains open for normal passage. The State Railway of Thailand has ordered a full inspection of southern rail lines damaged in the floods before repairs begin. Damage was found at 9 locations, including washed-out embankments, missing ballast, and failed rail fastening components caused by powerful water erosion. The Railways Department expects repair work to be completed in time for trains to reach Hat Yai Junction Station by the 7th of December. A smog alert has been issued to mobile phones across Bangkok and surrounding provinces, with air quality now reaching levels that can affect health. This morning, much of the capital and other regions, including our own, entered the red zone, with pollution expected to worsen until at least the 2nd of December, due to stagnant air, a cold mass moving in from China, and weak winds. Authorities are urging the public to wear PM 2.5 rated masks outdoors and limit time spent outside. High-risk groups, including the elderly, pregnant women, young children, and those with heart or respiratory issues, are being advised to avoid outdoor activity altogether. Residents have also been asked to refrain from all forms of burning. Police have arrested a Frenchman on Koh Samui after he allegedly stole valuables worth more than 240,000 baht from a Thai man staying in a neighbouring villa. The victim filed a complaint with local police, who reviewed CCTV footage showing a foreign man entering the property and removing items, was later detained at a luxury villa nearby. In Khon Kaen, a giant python has been captured after swallowing a dog and becoming too sluggish to escape. The 3-metre snake had been spotted moving on and off a road for several days before police and rescue teams tracked it to a wooded area. One expert said it was the largest python he'd seen in the region, requiring around 10 men to safely capture and hold it, and the snake has since been released back into the wild. And finally, some good news for households. Electricity tariffs will fall from 3.94 to 3.88 baht per unit between January and April 2026. The reduction follows a recalculation linked to lower projected natural gas prices and is part of a wider government effort to ease energy-related living costs. The administration has also reduced fuel prices twice in recent months. Meanwhile, at home and in the city, a camera clip of a Russian man taking a pasting outside a nightclub overlooked the fact that the man who kicked him, when down, was not a member of the club's security team, as was clear that he was not in uniform. A further inquiry by our team finds that the man went wild in the club, attacking people and fighting before being ejected, that he had previously done similar in a local eatery and the next morning at 7 returned to the club, damaging furnishings and attacking a cleaning lady. He was duly removed to the police station and blood tests were sent for testing. A spectacular new landmark soared into the Pattaya skyline this past weekend as the View Pattaya, a 100-metre-plus giant Ferris wheel. The grand opening ceremony was presided over by the Chonburi governor. The project is said to have over 200 million baht and will, without doubt, become a local landmark. Sadly, the pricing is dual. One price for locals, another for tourists, which has annoyed many here. 280 baht for Thai nationals and 480 baht for foreigners. And motorists saw tailbacks in the city after a squid vendor objected to police moving his truck on as it sold to locals. Tow trucks were sent to move his large vehicle. He responded by lying down in the middle of the road to prevent it being moved, and is seen by many as being entrepreneurial, but by others as a pain in the rear. And with the Met Office promising highs today of just 27, lows a chilly 23, and a day of haze.
Local and national news today from Fabulous 103 FM and Fabulous Pattaya Media Group. And to get a notification every time we release another bulletin or program, like and subscribe to our channel, Fabulous Pattaya Media Group, by using the link below.